an average man with an average life. I work from 9 to 5. Hey, hell, I pay the price. All I want is to be left alone in my average home. But why do I always feel like I'm in the twilight zone? And I always feel like somebody's watching me, and I have no privacy. Oh, whoa, I always feel like somebody's watching me. Tell me, is it just a dream?
You bought a copy? I told you I'd lend you mine.
It is yours.
You stole my book.
No, borrowed it. Just want to put some notes in the margins for you.
What?
Lost in the memory, August slipped away into a moment in time, 'cause it was never mine. And I can see us twisted in bed sheets, August sipped away like a bottle of wine, 'cause you were never mine.
Tactical nuke incoming!
Spooky, scary skeletons and shivers down your spine. Shrieking skulls will shock your soul.
Some people even think it's fun to smash pumpkins.
Oh, come on. It's just a bunch of hocus pocus.
Trick or treat, trick or treat, trick or treat for Halloween. Better give a treat that's great.
You want to go grab coffee?
When my eyes beheld an eerie sight, for my monster from his slab began to rise, and suddenly, to my surprise,
He did the mash.
He did the monster mash.
The monster mash.
It was a graveyard smash.
He did the mash.
It caught on in a flash.
He did the mash.
He did the monster mash. From my laboratory in the castle east to the master bedroom where the vampires feast, the ghouls all came from their humble abodes to get I was working in the lab late one night when my eyes beheld an eerie sight. For my monster from his slab began to rise, and suddenly, to my surprise,
He did the mash,
he did the monster mash.
the monster mash.
It was a graveyard
He
smash.
did the mash,
It caught on in a flash.
he did the mash.
He did the monster mash. From my laboratory in the castle east to the master bedroom where the vampires feast. The ghouls all came from their humble abodes to get.
What's this? What's this? There's color everywhere. What's this? There's white things in the air. What's this? I can't believe my eyes. I must be dreaming. Wake up, Jack. This isn't fair. What's this? What's this? What's...
Guess who just went Halloween shopping? I got a pumpkin. You guys have your pumpkin spice cold foam? You don't? It's August, ma'am. Ma'am, I'm well aware July was a couple days ago. Oh my god. Okay, perfect, thank you. I got a jack-o'-lantern. So cute. I got us tickets for Halloween Horror Nights. How expensive is Disneyland during October? Right. Okay, so we're gonna need a loan. I got a triple decker jack-o'-lantern pumpkin. I'm kind of feeling like, do I have enough? If you would have seen me in the aisle, I was like this. Okay, I got my costume. What do you think?
What are you supposed to be?
11 from Stranger Things.
For what?
Oh, Hallows Eve.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Tucker, why are you holding it like that? Holding it like what, Kyle? Do you see the vision? And then I got this. It's a pumpkin!
Add this to your fall bucket list. Let's make a paper mache pumpkin head. This is going to be a two-part video, so stick with me. I started by taking a large plastic bag and stuffing it with pillow stuffing. You can use soft trash, whatever you have on hand. The goal is to have a soft base that won't poke through your shape and give off any weird lumps. To help create those classic pumpkin ridges, I tied 4 strands of yarn around the stuffed bag, crisscrossing them to form sections. Next, I cut magazines into strips, and for my paper mache mix, I kept it simple: glue and water. No measuring, just a little water at a time until I felt like it was smooth enough and somewhat runny. Then I dipped each strip in and pulled off the excess glue with my fingers. Layered all around the pumpkin, leaving an opening at the bottom where my head would go. 1 layer to start, and then I repeated until I had 5 to 6 layers. This way, it's firm and not flimsy. If it's not firm enough, when you add the clay mixture in part 2, it gets sad and it starts melting. And I'm speaking from experience, we don't want a sad pumpkin. Okay, now the stem. I used aluminum foil to shape mine, but you can use whatever you have on hand. I taped it in place, and then I added 5 to 6 layers of paper mache. Once it's all covered, I let it dry for a few days. Mine took about 4 days or so. It needs time to fully harden, especially if you're going to add the paper mache clay in part 2, which you could totally skip and just go straight to painting, but it gives it the most magical texture and it just completes the look. Stay tuned for part 2.
Do you know there are a few episodes of Scooby-Doo that have only been released on VHS still to this day? Like this one, Scooby-Doo, A Halloween Hassle at Dracula's Castle, from the new Scooby-Doo Mystery Series. Now, this one was packaged with the episode The Tar Monster from the Scooby-Doo show, but still to this day only has ever been released on this VHS. Now, there was a moment where they were releasing these compilation DVDs called Scooby-Doo 13 Spooky Tales, and then kind of like a subtitle, whether it be 13 Spooky Tales Around the World, 13 Spooky Tales for the Love of Snack, Field of Screams, Surf's Up, etc. And this episode in particular was actually going to be released in one of these compilation DVDs, but was removed and replaced last minute with still no explanation why, and just using another repeat episode we already have.
Halloween decor is the only acceptable way that I will be decorating for Halloween this year. There will be no pink, no blue, no glitter. I want my home to feel very nostalgic, very 90s, very early 2000s Halloween. I want lots of orange, black, purple. I want that whole vibe. Today, we're just gonna go to a bunch of different stores. We're gonna see what we can find that matches that vibe. Yeah, this is all a no. However, all of this is a yes. This little clown pumpkin is so cute. Also love these older looking cats. Love all of these cute little figurines that remind me of when I was younger. Massive pumpkin bowl for Halloween candy is so cute. Love this blanket. I think it would be so cute on a couch or even on like a toddler bed. I think this is more of the vibe that I'm wanting, so I really like this one versus the other one. All of these dishes are actually so perfect. I love every single one. I just can't afford them. I actually love this. This is so fun. It's so adorable. I feel like it's something that I can look back on in 10-15 years and it will still be cute. Honestly obsessed with this pillow for my son's room. Like, you cannot tell me that that is not the cutest thing ever. I'm being very picky about the things that I buy this year because I want to love them for years to come, and I want to be able to pass them down to my kids and have them feel nostalgic looking at them instead of just buying whatever's trendy and then in 2 years I don't want it anymore. There is a TJ Maxx next door and I'm gonna run over there and just see what they have because Home Goods and TJ Maxx kind of go hand in hand. This is so close to the vibe that I'm wanting. It's just so cute, so kid friendly. I feel like this is something that I would see in my mom's house and I honestly love that. This is also something that my mom would 100% have in her house. The last place I want to try is Marshall's. It's looking a lot like the same stuff I saw at TJ Maxx and Home Goods, but let's have a look around. I love these kitchen towels. I'm also a big fan of this set of 3, and you get 3 for $10 versus 2 for $10. But I like this one more, and I feel like it'll last longer and the quality's a little bit better. Other than those towels, I'm really not seeing anything different at this store versus the other ones, so I think I'm gonna leave. Hey guys, so the only thing that I ended up getting was this cute little ghost with a kitty on a pumpkin. Again, I'm being very picky about what I buy this year because I want to love every single piece. There were other pieces that I was obsessed with, like the pillow and a couple other sculptures like this. I just wasn't quite ready to pull the trigger on them, but I do love this. I feel like this is definitely something that I would see in my mom's house or in my grandma's house. I really want to start collecting pieces over the next few months and even over the years. This is a very good start. See you guys next time.
I love autumn. I just love it.
I wanna hold the hand inside you.
Halloween party.
Happy Halloween! We got treats galore just for you! Come on, alright!
No! We shall fly! We didn't bring our brooms! We shall walk! Desirable! Fear not! Fear not! Despite the burning rain of death, we will still throw the most villainous Halloween party this kingdom has ever seen!
You're joking. I can't believe my eyes. You're joking me. You gotta be, no matter how she tries.
Dear friends, it's wonderful to have you here. For I, Jack Skellington, have a tale to tell. Yes.
Why are you so obsessed with Halloween? Halloween is cool.
Come shopping with me at Target. I'm looking for everything fall and Halloween related, specifically on the lookout for Halloween Oreos, which I haven't been able to find anywhere. I really thought they were gonna have Halloween. Okay, I found the first signs of the Halloween section. Reese's pumpkins taste so much better than regular. I've never seen these before. Flaming hot Cheeto skulls.
Honestly, I was speechless when I woke up to your voice. Now you tell me how you've been feeling.
The point is, who cares what you wear? It doesn't define who you are.
Dear Great Pumpkin, I'm looking forward to your arrival on Halloween night.
Darkness falls across the land. The midnight hour is close at hand. Creatures crawl in search of blood.
Code Orange.
For my monster from his slab began to rise, and suddenly, to my surprise,
He did the mash.
he did the monster mash.
The monster mash.
It was a graveyard
He
smash.
did the mash.
Summer what? Summer weed! The people of this town love Halloween so much they celebrate it twice a year.
Summer weed? Something about this feels unnatural.
Sometimes.
I was working in the lab late one night when my eyes beheld an eerie sight. For my monster from his slab began to rise, And suddenly, to my surprise, he did the monster mash. It was a graveyard.
'Twas a long time ago, longer now than it seems, in a place that perhaps you've seen in your dreams. For the story that you are about to be told took place in the holiday worlds of old. Now, you've probably wondered where holidays come from. If you haven't, I'd say it's time.
I'm gonna have to quit drinking coffee. And I love coffee.
All I want is to be left alone in my average home. But why do I always feel like I'm in the twilight zone? And I always feel like somebody's watching me. And I have no props.
Whatever you do, don't fall asleep.
Darkness falls across the land. The midnight hour is close at hand. Creatures crawl in search of blood to terrorize your neighborhood. And whosoever shall be found without the soul for getting down must stand and face the hounds of hell and rot inside a corpse's shell. The foulest stench is in the air, the funk of 40,000 years, and grisly ghouls from every tomb are closing in to seal your doom. And though you fight to stay alive, your body starts to shiver, for no mortal can resist the evil of the thought.
And you don't seem to understand. A shame you seemed an honest man. And all the fears you hold so dear will turn to whisper in your ear. And you know what they say.
Boys and girls of every age, wouldn't you like to see something strange?
Come with us and you will see. This our town of Halloween. This is Halloween. This is Halloween. Pumpkins scream in the dead of night. This is Halloween. Everybody make a scene. Trick or treat. Tell the neighbors gonna die of fright. It's our town. Everybody scream. This town of Halloween.
I am the one hiding under your bed.
When the sun goes down and the moon comes up, I turn into a teenage goo-goo muck.
I sense there's something in the wind that feels.
Darkness falls across the land. The midnight hour is close at hand. Creatures crawl in search of blood to terrorize your neighborhood. And whosoever shall be found without the soul for getting down must stand and face the hounds of hell and rot inside a corpse's shell. The foulest.
since tomorrow's officially Summerween, I thought I'd show you how to make some cool things for your Summerween party. I found these mint chocolate cupcakes that I added eyeballs to, and you can't have a party without the famous graveyard cake. I don't know why I did a lowercase RIP on that one, but whatever, that'll be my grave. Then I used these Oreo cake to make the cute little spider. This saved a lot of time since I didn't have to use chocolate to make the chocolate webs. Then, I don't know why this time of year, but they have those pumpkin cookies I made into a jack-o'-lantern. So I used some goat cheese to pound it down, and I was supposed to use stencils with these, but I didn't know where my ghost stencils were, so I tried my best. I used pie crust for the mummy dogs, which made it really simple, and then I didn't carve into this watermelon because I'm using it for watermelon juice, so I just drew with a pen, and I drew on the cups. Did you know they make marshmallow whipped cream? Okay, well, I just torched these and made little s'mores cups out of that with silly little eyeballs, and I added blood to the popcorn. And then obviously you have to cut out your cheese for the spooky cheeseburgers. Nothing screams summer like hot dogs and burgers. See what I did there? And can't forget the jack-o'-lantern grilled cheese for anyone who's vegetarian. They're really, really good. Oh my god. Just have to finish setting the table and all of the things on it. And here is the juice. I just put a ladle in there. Isn't that so cute? We did red, obviously, because Summerween watermelon and blood. Here is the final result. We are going to be watching the original Beetlejuice movie on a projector, and you'll see it here in just a minute. If you have any questions, make sure to leave them in the comments. But also, did you know that TikTok, you can actually leave a photo in the comment? Can you guys please leave me photos in the comment of things that you've made that give me more inspiration for food ideas? Thanks.
At 8/7 Central, it's Halloween Town. Marnie Cromwell's family can't be normal.
Why?
Because her grandmother's a witch.
Totally.
And she lives in Halloween Town, where it's Halloween all the time.
Halloween is cool.
Well, battling an evil shadow creature is just not normal.
Oh, being normal is vastly overrated.
Find out more about Marnie Cromwell's family's vastly strange powers.
Powers? What powers?
It's Disney Channel's original movie, Halloween Town. Saturday at 8/7 Central, only on Disney Channel.
By the Clown Cafe, your favorite meals on wheels. The menu is disgusting and it's full of special deals. Nothing here is good for you, so grab yourself a tray, 'cause food's a little funny at the Clown Cafe. Drop on by the Clown Cafe. Drop on by the Clown Cafe. Gobble up your order quick before it runs away, 'cause food's a little funny at the Clown Cafe. Why not visit after school and have yourselves a bite? An appetizing appetizer certain to delight. We haven't done it right unless it makes your teeth decay, 'cause food's a little funny at the Clown Cafe. Drop on by the Clown Cafe. Drop on by.
Welcome to the first episode of Hotter by Halloween. Some girls get summer bodies, but I'm out here building a spooky season sleigh. I'm getting weight loss surgery on July 21st, and between now and then, I'm working on becoming hotter by Halloween. I've been overweight since I was a little kid, and since then, I have been on every diet and exercise program under the sun, and I'm finally ready for Dr. Frankenstein to get in there and nip and tuck my tummy. My body has always felt like this thing I had to fight with, and honestly, it's exhausting. But one thing about me that has never changed over the years is my love of Halloween and all things spooky. My husband and I even moved to the East Coast, just outside Sleepy Hollow, New York, because we wanted to live where Halloween is iconic every year. So this year, I'm making a promise to myself. I'm going to show up as the hottest, most empowered version of me by Halloween. Not just thinner, not just smaller, but stronger, more confident, more in love with the life I'm finally building. And that journey starts now. I'm getting weight loss surgery in a few weeks, but I'm not waiting for that moment to take action. I'm building healthy habits today, moving my body, nourishing myself, and honestly, any movement is good movement. Cleaning the house counts, lifting at the gym counts, going for a walk counts, and doing a little Halloween hunting counts. Showing up counts. So, if you want to follow someone who's navigating this wild, witchy glow up through surgery, the gym, and the whole messy, beautiful process, come along for the ride and watch me get hotter by Halloween.
Trick or treat, trick or treat, trick or treat for Halloween. Better give a treat that's good to eat if you want to keep life serene. Trick or treat, trick or treat, trick or treat, trick.
I'm a Ouija collector with over 100 Ouija boards in my house. Let's check out Spirit Halloween's new Ouija collection. We have an end cap this year. It's dedicated entirely to Hasbro Ouija items. But we are finally getting away from that pseudo-Victorian Ouija stuff they had for a few years and shifting into this pastel galaxy stuff. The wall hanging is a modification of a previous product they had, but with an iridescent lens and a pastel color. It retails for $18.99. I did buy this. The next item I was able to find was the sweatshirt. I did not expect it to be pastel when I saw the black and white image of what the display would have looked like. The graphic is really heavy on the product and it does have a lined hood. I think it's meant to be oversized and it's $44.99. This did not come home with me. In the same color scheme, there is a decal for your car or whatever you want to use it for. It is only $3.99. I did buy this. This lanyard has been out for like 10 years and honestly it's probably old inventory, but I'm buying it anyway because I do love the historic Ouija design. I really hope they bring back more like this next year. This will probably be the big one this year. It is a crossbody purse and it has a planchette keychain as well as a little pink crystal. I think it's really cute. It's a simple Ouija design with a pastel background. I believe it retails for $32.99. I did buy this. If you're into squishables, they have a Spirit exclusive pastel ghost that matches it all. These mints have been around forever. I'm honestly tired of looking at them. There's the plastic party cup from the past few years that has the pseudo-Victorian design. Again, this has been out forever, and they have a matching shot glass for that. They've also released a mug with this collection. It's $9.99, and it's just a giant pastel cozy Ouija mug, and I did buy that. I'm gonna have to keep checking back for the rest of the collection. I'm still looking for the blanket. That is the one thing that I want most. There's also a beanie, which I assume will be pink, some hair clips, and a little pink dress.
Well, at least Halloween's coming up. It's like the only time I fit in.
The one who hears you. Tears falling down at the party. Saddest little baby in the room. Fears, tell me fears, don't get me started. I get a little gray.
What's this? What's this? There's color everywhere. What's this? There's white things in the air. What's this? I can't believe my eyes. I must be dreaming.
In this town we call home, everyone hail to the pumpkin song.
In this town, don't we love it now? Everybody's waiting for the next surprise.
Round that corner, man, hiding in the trash can. Something's waiting now to pounce, and how you'll scream. This is Halloween, red and black,
and slimy green.
Aren't you scared?
Well, that's just fine. Say it once, say it twice.
For my monster from his slab began to rise, and suddenly, to my surprise,
He did the mash,
he did the monster mash.
the monster mash.
It was a graveyard
He
smash.
did the mash,
It caught on in a flash.
he did the mash.
He did the monster mash. From my laboratory in the castle east to the master bedroom where the vampires feast, the ghouls all came from their humble abode to kill.
Dá medo deles caírem. Tem que fazer a forma de colocar no nosso grupo. É.
That's what she said. And you know what? What was that? Okay, James.
Some people even think it's fun to smash pumpkins.
When the sun goes down and the moon comes up, I turn into a teenage goo-goo muff. Yeah.
'Why do you want to know my name?
I want to know who I'm looking at.
I saw the boogeyman. I saw him outside.
There was nobody outside.
There was.
'Twas a long time ago, longer now than it seems, in a place that perhaps you've seen in your dreams.
Well, at least Halloween's coming up. It's like the only time I fit in.
Mr.
tally man, tally me banana. Daylight come and me want go home. Come me.
I saw the boogeyman. I saw him outside.
There was nobody outside.
There was. Why are you so obsessed with Halloween? Halloween is cool.
I'm just an average man.